Batting fourth, number 10, Jessica Sater, shortstop, Sater. Batting fifth, number 16, Joy Sparks, catcher, Sparks. Batting sixth, number 6, Michaela Bentley, second base, Bentley. Batting seventh, number 1, Carissa Rodeman, left field, Rodeman. Batting eighth, number 7, Kirsten Foster, center field, Foster. And batting ninth, number 9, Taylor Parks, first base, Parks. For your Lafayette County Huskers, head coach Darryl Jeffries, assistant coach Tara Tooley. Reserves, number 6, Abby Ulrichs. Number 8, Maggie Payne. Number 15, Tanner Butler. And number 30, Ashley Cunningham. For your starting lineup, batting first, number 23, Diamond Thurkield, pitcher, Thurkield. Batting second, number 24, Ashlyn Fig, first base, Fig. Number 3, number 13, Tori Nienheiser, shortstop, Nienheiser. Batting fourth, number 12, Ashlyn Edwards, left field, Edwards. Batting fifth, number 20, Sydney Haynes, right field, Haynes. Batting sixth, number 3, Mariah Elmore, center field, Elmore. Batting seventh, number 28, Jacqueline Baker, catcher, Baker. Batting eighth, number 21, Morgan Benton, DP, Benton. Batting ninth, number 5, Bailey Wilkinson, third base, Wilkinson. And number 10, Paige Getz, second base, Getz. Everyone in the stadium, please rise, remove your hats, and remain standing until our color guard leaves the field. Please focus your attention to the middle of the infield as we pay tribute to our country by presenting our colors and singing of the national anthem by Asia Casey.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You ready? Thunk.
Yeah.
That is a thunk right
Do you have
there.
your lineup?
Yeah, you want that page?
Yeah, can I?
Absolutely. Let me just leave them on here for you. What do you want? What works best for you?
I'm probably there because I know.
How about if I just put them on the clipboard?
Okay.
How's that? That work? I'll just leave it right here for you. I'm gonna sit back here and read something.
Okay. Sounds good.
Happy birthday today, guys.
Nope. I'm gonna speak.
Oh, you're gonna speak?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the things
Okay.
when they walk up.
You'll have to shut it off in between batters.
Do that.
First up, Cindy Bierman, number 21.
Now batting number 21, Sydney Bierman.
What's all that?
Move this. 'Single.
Next up, Macy Bazinga, number 17.
Number 17, Macy Bazinga. Sydney Bierman steers second base. Macy Bazinga flies out to center field for the first out. Now batting, number 20, Rachel Palomo. Rachel flies out to center field for the second out. Now batting, number 10, Jessica Sater. Jessica Sater strikes out. As we go to the bottom of the first inning, the score is 0-0. Pitching for Noster is number 17, Macy Bazenga.
Next up is number 23,
No one's
Diamond
watching.
Thurfield.
Batting for Higginsville, number 23, Diamond Thurkield.
Just leave it. Just set it on the computer.
Diamond Thurkield with a single past the shortstop. Higginsville has a runner on first base with 0 outs.
Touchdown.
Now batting for Higginsville, number 24, Ashlyn Fig. Out at second. Now Noster gets the force play out at second with 1 out and a runner on first base. Now batting for Higginsville, number 13, Tori
Now batting
Nevenhezer.
for number 13, Tori.
Number 24, Nevenhezer hits a RBI double with an overthrown ball and advances to third base.
Next up,
Now batting number 12, Ashlyn Edwards. 0 outs. Higginsville leads Noster Panthers 1-0. Swings at one in the dirt.
Did you?
Macy with the pitch. Number 12 takes a ball outside. The count is 1-2. One ball, 2 strike. Macy looks in for the signal.
Are you really saying that?
We have 13 in a rundown. She's safe at third. The runner advances to second. Out at 2. Play at home plate, and she's safe.
I don't even know what's going on. I don't know.
Correction. She is safe at second. The current play is under review.
It is. I don't think it's under review. I think they're just waiting.
Apparently, Noster missed the tag at second, so the runner is safe. The score is 2-0 in the bottom of the first with
Next
1
up,
out.
Sydney
We
Haynes.
haven't even scored.
Now batting number 20, Sydney Haynes.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Why are they home? This is our.
Haynes hits a ball to the outfield. Number 7 misses it. Haynes gets a RBI double to bring the score to 3-0 in the top of the first. Still 1 out. Higginsville leads 3-0. Now batting number 3, Mariah Elmore. Macy with the pitch. Ball high.
Is that a ball? I can't tell when you're muting or not. It's not even muted.
Elmore looks at a strike on the corner. Counts 1-1. She has opportunity to hit a RBI.
What?
Takes a ball, looks to be the exact same place as the last pitch, just a little outside to the home plate umpire. It counts 2-1. Swings at inside pitch, foul tip, 2-2.
That sounds mean when you say it like they suck. She swings at that and she is garbage.
Swings the pitch, foul ball. Number 3, Elmore gets their sign from her coach. Count is 2-2.
Someone's watching. Someone's watching.
Elmore hits a ball to the shortstop. Play at first. She's out of 1. Safe at 3.
Next up, number 28, Jacqueline Baker.
Now batting number 28, Jacqueline Baker, with a runner on third with 2 outs. Let's see what Jacqueline has in store. First pitch, ball outside to Jacqueline. As you hear the cheers from the Higginsville bench, they're currently leading Noster 3-1 in the bottom of the first.
3-0.
Correction. Score is 4-0. Number 28 hits this RBI single. Courtesy running for number 28 is number 8.
Next up, 21, Morgan Benton.
Now batting number 21, Morgan Benton. takes a ball low. Count is 1-0.
Below the knee, but not too deep.
Number 21 takes another ball outside, brings the count to 2-0.
Sick.
Ball inside, nearly hits the batter. Count is now 3-0. Number 20 looks down at his coach, steps back into the batter's box. Macy delivers. Ball 4 up high. We got 2 outs in the bottom of the first with a runner at second and first.
Come on, Bailey.
Next up, number 5, Bailey Wilskin.
Now batting number 5, Bailey Wilkinson. Number 5 takes a ball outside. Strike one on the corner brings the count to 1-1. The runner on second and first. Number 5 could really do some damage here. Shoot the foul ball down the first base line, and it's out of play. Brings the count to 1-2. Great hustle by Noster first baseman Taylor Parks. She hits a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Number 17 throws it to the first baseman for out number 3. The score is currently Higginsville 4, Noster 0.
Top of the second.
Top of the second. Batting for Noster in the top of the second is number 16, Joy Sparks.
Up next is number 16.
Blowing from the east. So Zed's blowing from the
Sparks takes a ball at the shoelaces. Brings count to 1-0. Swings it one right in the zone. Heading foul. Number 3rd baseman catches the ball. Foul territory for the first out. Now batting number 6, Michaela Bentley.
Next up, number 6, Michaela Bentley.
Yeah, don't use this up and down.
Sucks. Michaela Bentley turns on one, hits it to the left fielder for out number 2.
Next up, number 1, Carissa Rodeman.
Now batting for Noster in the bottom of, the top of the second with 2 outs.
Carissa Rodeman.
Number 1, Carissa Rodeman. She takes a ball inside. Bring the count to 1-0. Ball high and inside to Carissa. Counts 2-0. Strike just hits the inside corner, bringing the count to 2-1. Strike just hits the inside corner again, bringing the count to 2-2.
Come on, Carissa.
Carissa steps back in. You can hear the crowd chanting her on. Thurkield bringing the pitch. And she swings at looks like a changeup up high. Noster cannot get anybody on base there. As we go to the bottom of the second. Higginsville leading 4-0.
Others will go to Eldon.
Macy brings the first pitch. Thurkield rips it. Backhand by the shortstop. Great throw, but Diamond Thurkield legs out a single.
Next up, 24, Ashley Fig.
Now batting number 24, Ashlyn Fig. 0 outs in the bottom of the second. She takes a ball inside. Thurkield doesn't steal second this time. She takes a strike right down the pipe, bringing the count to 1-1. Oh, she hits a ball right up the middle for a single. Advances Thurkield to second base. Still no outs in the bottom of the second. Higginsville still leading Noster 4-0. Now
Next
batting.
Tori Neonheiser, 13.
Now batting number 13, Taylor Neonheiser.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Macy throws a ball up high and outside, bringing the count to 1-0 on Neonheiser. Neonheiser gets under this one. Cowpot. A ball hit to deep center field. Michaela Bentley retires Neonheiser, but the runners advance. 1 out. Runners at third and second.
Next up, Ashlyn Edwards, number 12.
Now batting number 12, Ashlyn Edwards with 1 out. A swinging miss by number 12. She goes for the bunt. They field the bunt correctly, but cannot do anything with it. A perfectly laid down bunt by number 12. As Sydney Bierman tries to get out of third, but Diamond Thurkill gets back in time to be safe. Base is loaded here for the Huskers.
Next up, number 20, Sydney Haynes.
Now batting number 20, Sydney Hines.
My bad.
4-0, bottom 2 with 1 out. Haynes steps into the batter's box with the bases loaded. Number 3, Elmore is on deck. Takes first pitch for a strike right down the pipe by number 17, Macy Bazanga. Number 20 just hits the ball right over number 20, right fielder. Number 20 gets RBI double. Excuse me, 2 RBI double.
Next up, number 3, Mariah Elmore.
Now batting number 3, Elmore. The score is 6-2. It's 6-0 in the bottom of the second with 1 out. Runners on second and third as Joy Sparks calls her time and goes out and talks to number 17, the pitcher. Joy Spark goes out there and calms Macy Bazanga down. Now batting number 3, Elmore. She lays down a bunt, but it's fouled down the first baseline, bringing the count to 0-1. Fouls that one off, bringing the count to 0-2. Just under that one. What a lovely night it is. It's 74 degrees with a 5-mile-an-hour breeze coming from the parking lot. As Joy Sparks sets up inside on Elmore. Elmore hits it right over left fielder, number 1, Carissa Rodman. Elmore gets an RBI double, bringing in 2 RBIs, bringing the score 8-0 on the bottom of the second.
Next up, number 28, Jacqueline Baker.
Now batting number 28, Jacqueline Baker, as Coach Carey of the Noster High School softball team comes out to talk to his pitcher. Batting in the bottom of the second with a runner on second, number 28, Jacqueline Baker, with 1 out. She takes a strike right down the middle, and non-monster catcher Joy Sparks does not see Elmore advancing to third, as she steals the base standing up. Just missed the inside corner on number 28, bringing the count to 1-1. Taking some vicious cuts up there, number 28, Jacqueline Baker. Hits a ball to the shortstop, field cleanly. Play at first is and out by number 10, Jessica Sater. Number 28 hit a RBI. Bringing the score 9-0. Higginsville, bottom of the second. Now batting number 21, Morgan Banton.
Now batting number 21, Morgan Mitten.
Is there a limit where they cancel it? When is it 10?
First pitch to Banton is a high ball, bringing the count to 1-0. On deck is number 5, Bailey Wilkinson. Hits a ball down the right field line. It's a fair ball. Number 21 gets in safely with a single.
Up next, number 5, Bailey Wilkinson.
Now batting with 2 outs in the bottom of the second and a runner on first. Number 5, Bailey Wilkinson.
There's 2 outs, right?
We have Jake Holt on the camera tonight. Ooh, Bailey Wilkinson's with a nasty cut. Just misses that fastball down the middle, bringing in the count to 0-1. 0-1, 2 outs, runner on first. Number 5 bunts back to the pitcher. Play at first is an out. Properly fielded by Macy Pazanga as she picks up her rosin bags and trots back into the dugout. The Huskers do damage, bring the score to Huskers 9, Noster 0, in the top of the third.
Next on the bat on my Instagram.
Kirsten Foster takes the first pitch by Diamond Thurkield right down the pipe for strike 1. Doesn't even swing. Looks at the second pitch. Takes it as a ball 1 up high. Takes the third pitch of this at bat for a ball upstairs, bringing the count to 2-1. Takes that one at the ankles. Catcher had trouble coming up with a clean catch, bringing the count to 3-1. A hitter's count. Kirsten just under that one. Foul ball right behind the stands, bringing the count to 3-2. Full count. Top 3, no outs. 9-3 Huskers. 9-0, excuse me. Kirsten Foster hits a single to the outfielder as the Noster crowd has come to life. Now batting number 9, first baseman Taylor Sparks.
Now batting number 9, Taylor Parks.
Why do I keep flinching? I always think it's gonna hit me.
Number 9 hits one right back at the camera for strike 1, just under it. Pitch 2, foul ball down the right. A diving catch by number 28 for the first out in the top of the third. Great play by number 28, Jacqueline Baker. That's the first out in the top of the third. Noster has a runner on first.
That was it.
Now batting number 21, Sydney Bierman. Sydney Bierman hits a single to the outfield. We have runners on second and first for number 17, sophomore. Pitcher for tonight, Macy Pazanga.
Next up, number 17, Macy Bazanga.
We got 2 outs. Top of the third. 9-0 Huskers. You see, first pitch is a strike right down the pipe. Oh, hits a laser down to the third baseline, just foul. Coach Carey with the hands.
Let's go, Macy.
Saves the outfield from running for a foul ball. Macy is down 0-2 with 2 outs. Runner on first and second. The third pitch of the bat hits it to the second baseman. Second baseman easily fields it and tosses it to the first baseman for the second out in the inning. Now we have a runner on second and third for Rachel Palomo with 2 outs.
Next up, number 20, Rachel Palomo.
A ball through the gap or just a short gapper in the outfield could get Noster on the board.
So if they score, it won't go to 10. They'll go to 11.
Takes the first pitch from Diamond Thurkield. A ball upstairs, nearly inside, and hits almost Rachel Palomo. Coach Carey's chanting Palomo on. Ball at the ankles for the second pitch of the at-bat, bringing the count to 2-0. Takes pitch 3 for a strike, bringing the count to 2-1 with 2 outs. Runner at second and third. Top of the third. Huskers lead 9-0. Rachel could put us on the board. Hits a ball to the shortstop. Shortstop makes a play. Ground ball to shortstop. Retires Noster for the top of the third. As we're in the middle of the third, Huskers lead 9-0.
Good in the hood with Knob, 9-0, making a comeback.
Batting for the Higginsville Huskers, number 23, Diamond Thurkield. She's 2 for 2 on the
Next
night.
up is number
2
23,
singles.
Diamond Thurkield.
Also pitching a pretty decent game for the Huskers. Diamond Thurkield pops one up in the infield. It gets down and legs out a single.
Next up, number 24, Ashley Figg.
Now batting number 24, Ashley Figg. Figg bunts it down, but it's a foul, bringing the count to 0 balls and 1 strike. Higginsville is trying to advance Thurkield to second. Shouldered. Number 24 Figg gets plunked by 17 Macy Pazenga. Hit by a pitch. Number 24 trots down to the first base. She appears to be okay.
Next up, number 13, Tori Neonheiser.
Now batting in the bottom of the third, number 13, Tori Neonheiser, with a runner at second and first. She's getting her signs from her coach. 0 outs in the bottom of the third. Scores 9-0 Huskers. She steps in. Umpire gives Macy the signal. Macy's first pitch is low in the dirt. Ball 1. As Higginsville is cheering their girls on. Such a lovely night out here. 74 degrees. Ooh, she hits a shot down the third base line. Foul by about half a yard. Bringing the count to 1-1. She's taking a vicious cut out of the batter's box. Bring the count is 1-1. No outs. Bottom 3. Runner at second and first. Takes a ball outside in the other batter's box. Bringing the count to 2-1. Nienheiser fouls one over to the first base crowd. Bringing the count to 2-2. Nienheiser looks in. 2-2 count. As she just gets under one as they retire Nienheiser with a pop-up. That's the first out.
Next
The
up,
third
number
inning.
12, Ashlyn Edwards.
Now batting number 12, Ashlyn Edwards. 1 out, bottom of the third, runner on second and first. Double play! Number 12 hits it to Sydney Bierman. Sydney Bierman catches it. Thurkill tries to run to third, forgets to tag up, and they double her up a second. As it brings it to the end of the third inning. Huskers still lead 9-0. Batting for the Noster Panthers in the top of the fourth will be number 10, Jessica Sater. Turn it on. Turn it on. Noster. Noster looks fierce tonight as they show no sign of giving up tonight. Now batting for Noster is number 10, Jessica Sater. As we are getting camera tips from the crowd, thank you, Seth Templeton. Jessica hits an outside pitch just under it, brings it back to the net for strike one.
He just needs to refresh the page. I don't know why it does that. Someone's actually.
We're experiencing some technical difficulties. Jessica Sater hits the 1-1 count right back to Thurkill as she retires her out at first base for the first out in the top of the
Next up,
fourth.
number 16, Joy Sparks.
Now batting number 16, Joy Sparks. Takes a ball upstairs, nearly hits her in the dome. Dome just got out of the way of that one. Takes another one upstairs for the count, 2-0. 1 out. Top of the fourth. No one on. Joy hits an inside pitch right to the second baseman, number 10. Paige gets for out number 2.
Next up, number 6, Michaela Bentley.
Now batting number 6, Michaela Bentley, with 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Higginsville leads 9-0. Thurkill's pitch is taken for a swinging strike one. Takes ball one in the dirt, bringing the count to 1-1. 2 outs, top of the fourth. Higginsville 9-0. Hits one, Oppo, as the right fielder took Michaela Bentley single away. That's out number 3, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. Higginsville leading the Noster Panthers 9-0.
Picture real quick.
Now batting number 20, Sydney Hines. Because we have a new cameraman up in the booth, Seth Templeton, varsity center for the Noster basketball team.
Right here.
Number 20 steps into the plate. Macy's first pitch is an outside ball. The count is 1-0 to number 20. Bottom of the 4th, Huskers lead 9-0. Number 20 fists one to the first base dugout for strike number 1. It counts 1-1. Number 20 hits one into the gap in the left center field. She's rounding first, heading for second. Stands up to second easily with a no-out double. Now batting number 3, Elmore.
Now batting number 3, Mariah Elmore.
Can't see.
Bottom of the 4th, 9-0, no outs. Elmore steps in with a runner on second base. Hits one right behind the booth for strike number 1. The count is 0 balls, 1 strike with a runner on second base with no outs. Ooh, nice pitch by number 17, Macy Bazenga, bringing the count to no balls and 2 strikes. Elmore steps in, behind in the count with the runner on second base. Swings at an inside ball, fouls it off, hits her ankle. She appears to be a little hurt on the play. She's walking it off. Elmore appears to be alright. She steps back into the box, behind in the count. 0-2, 0 outs with the runner on second. As she hit one just behind the third base. Sater has no play there, but just to hold on to it as Elmore gets an infield single.
Next up, number 28, Jacqueline Baker.
Now batting number 28, Jacqueline Baker, with a runner on first and second with no outs in the bottom of the 4th. Huskers lead 9-0. She hits a little dribbler in front of the catcher. She's out at first, but advances the runners to second and third.
Next up, number 21, Morgan Mitten.
Now batting number 21, Morgan Benton with a runner on second and third, one out, bottom of four. Currently lead 9-0. Bazenga's pitch. First pitch is a ball inside and in the dirt. Count is 1-0. Ben hits a ball to the third baseman, Sydney Bierman. She fakes the play at first and throws it into their dugout. That's number 20. Sydney Haynes advances on the overthrown play and steals home.
Next up, number 5, Bailey Wilkinson.
Now batting number 5, Bailey Wilkins. After the overthrown play, the runners advance, and there's the runners at second and third for Bailey Wilkinson. Now Noster has one out with runners at second and third. Bailey with a nice cut misses pitch one by Bazenga for the first strike. Wilkinson steps back in, behind in the count 0-1. Takes pitch two for a strike. Fouls that one off, bringing the count to 0-2. The sun has just popped out at the complex. Wilkinson behind in the count 0-2 with one out. Runners on second and third. Bazenga's pitch. Strikes her out for the second out in the inning. Now batting number 23, Diamond Thurkield, the pitcher for the Huskers.
Now batting number 23, Diamond Thurkield.
That's Bazenga's first strikeout. The score is 10-0 Huskers. First pitch is hit to the shortstop. Sater throws a bullet to the first baseman and retires Thurkield for the third out in the bottom of the fourth. That ends the fourth inning. Huskers lead 10-0. Huskers have a pitching change. Number 3, Mariah Elmore comes into pitch. They're leading in the game 10-0 in the top of the fifth.
Next up, number 1, Carissa Rodeman.
Let's go, Chris.
Batting in the top of the fifth is number 1, Carissa Rodeman. As Jake Holtz enters the booth after he had to use the restroom, Templeton revived him. What a beautiful day it is out here at the Noster Sporting Complex. 74 degrees, and the sun has just popped out, making it beautiful outside. The breeze has really calmed down. Elmore comes in to pitch for the Lady Huskers. They have currently a 10-0 lead in the top of the fifth. Batting for the Panthers, number 1, Carissa Rodeman. Carissa gets hit by the first pitch of Elmore's pitching and
Next
walks
up,
down
number 7,
to
Kirsten
first
Foster.
base without a limp.
She doing good.
Now batting number 7, sophomore, Kirsten Foster.
She's a junior.
bring back in Thurkield to revive Elmore after she hit Carissa Rodman, who is standing on first base at the top of the 5th. Runner on first. Foster at the plate. Takes first pitch. Ball in the dirt, bringing the count to 1-0 with a runner on first. Score is 10-0 Huskers, top of the 5. Second pitch of the at-bat is a strike on the inside corner, bringing the count to 1-1. Third pitch of the at-bat is low at her ankles, bringing the count to 2-1. Runner on first. Wouldn't surprise me if she stole second this play. Foster hits one to the left center wall. Chris advances to third on Kirsten Foster's double to the left field wall as the Panther crowd comes to life in the top of the 5th. Runners on second and third, no outs. For number 9, Taylor Parks.
Come on, Taylor.
That ball, from where I'm sitting in this stadium, looked like it was going out. Just missed a home run by a few feet. Taylor Parks hits one past the second baseman. She's out at first, but gets an RBI, bringing the score to 10-1 in the top of the 5th. And advances Kirsten Foster, who nearly hit a home run in her at bat, to third base. Now batting, senior number 21, Sydney Bierman. She has an RBI opportunity here. Nearly gets hit on the first pitch from Thurkield, bringing the count to 1-0 strikes to Bierman. While the ref cleans off the plate, the score is 10-1 Higginsville in the top of the 5th. Bierman looks for Thurkield's second pitch. Looks at ball 2, high and inside. Bierman is ahead in the count, 2-0. As the ball gets down. Bierman with an RBI single, bringing the Lady Panthers within 8 runs.
Next up, number 17, Macy Bazenga.
Now batting, number 17, sophomore, pitcher for the Panthers tonight, Macy Bazenga. Bierman has speed. Wouldn't surprise me if she stole second. Bazenga steps in.
Hey, you got it, Macy.
Bierman almost steals.
Like whenever she has two strikes, she's
Bierman with a huge leadoff. She might steal on this next pitch, bringing the count to 2-0, I believe. She gets a ball high and inside, bringing the count to 2-1. Scoreboard was a little laggy. Bazenga under the high fastball from Thurkield fouls it off right in front of us, bringing the count to 2-2. The score is 10-2 in the top of the 5th. Bierman on first, count 2-2, 1 out. Bazenga hits one to the right fielder. Bierman doesn't tag up, and they get doubled up. And that ends the Panthers' rally in the top of the 5th. The score is 10-2, Higginsville, as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Batting in the bottom of the fifth, number 24, Ashlyn Figg. Ashlyn Figg hit a single up the middle at her last plate appearance. It's the bottom of the fifth. Huskers lead 10-2. Bazenga's first pitch to Figg is a ball in the dirt, bringing the count to 1-0. Figg's been on every inning. Figg hits a foul ball over the third base dugout, bringing the count to 1-1. Bazenga's third pitch is a foul ball down the first base line, bringing the count to 1-2. Bazenga up in the count. See if she can sit Figg down here with the strikeout. Bazenga has one strikeout on the night. Fair ball just inside the yellow line, the white baseline, making it a fair ball. Figg barely gets on first with the ball hit right down the third base line. Bierman with a diving effort. Now batting, number 13, Tori Neonheiser. No outs, runner on first. With strike one, just missed that fastball down the middle. Neonheiser hits a ball. Shallow left field. Sater able to catch it for out number one. Now batting number 12, Ashlyn Edwards.
Now batting number 12, Ashlyn Edwards.
Noster has one out in the bottom of the fifth. As she bunts it to the pitcher, number 17, Macy Bazenga, throws it out to second baseman, covering the bag at first for the second out in this inning.
Now batting number 20, Sydney Hines.
Now batting number 20, Sydney Hines. With two outs in the bottom of the fifth and a runner on second, Higginsville leads 10-2. Ball inside, bringing the count to 1-0 on Hines.
You got it, Macy.
Pitch number 2 from Bazenga is low at her shins, bringing the count to 2-0. Knee deep here. Pitch number 3 is just a little outside, almost at the outside corner. 3-0 for number 20, Hines. Hines just hits one to right fielder Rachel Palomo. The plate, and she's safe. And Hines advances on the throw to home and gets a double on the play.
Up next, number 3, Mariah Elmore.
Hines with an RBI double, bringing the score. Bottom of the fifth, two outs, 11-2. Higginsville now batting, Mariah Elmore with a runner on second. Two outs. Mariah Elmore fouls it off to the third base dugout for strike number 1. The 0-1 delivery is hit to left fielder Carissa Roman at the warning track, where it tires Elmore for out number 3. As we head to the top of the 6th, Higginsville leads 11-2. Batting in the top of the 6th for the Panthers will be Rachel Palomo and Jessica Sater. I'm not sure who's batting 3rd. They haven't came out of the dugout yet.
Don't say that.
Up next, number 20, Rachel Palomo.
Now batting number 20, Rachel Palomo.
She just hit herself.
She's taking some vicious hacks.
Why did they do that?
Higginsville leads in the top of the 6th, 11-2. Palomo steps in, waiting for the pitch from Thurkield. Thurkield's first pitch is taken for a strike right down the pipe. Bringing the count to 0-1 on Palomo. The 0-1 pitch from Thurkield. Taking inside and low to Rachel Palomo, bringing the count to 1-1. No outs here. And the top of the 6th. She hits a pop-up right back to the pitcher, number 23, Diamond Thurkield, for out number 1. Now batting number 10, Jessica Sater, with
Up
1
next,
out.
number 10, Jessica Sater.
I need to piss. Where's the bathroom at?
On deck is number 16, Joy Sparks. Sater's first pitch from Diamond Thurkield is a ball in the dirt. The crowd is rooting on Jessica Sater here.
Come on, Jess.
Thurkield threw that one pretty hard. Pitch number 2 is taken high, bringing the count to 2-0. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Sater hits one to left field, but right at the left fielder for out number 2. Now batting number 16, Joy Sparks, with 2 outs. Let's see if she can get on and start a rally here.
Up next, number 16, Joy Sparks.
Grab me a rope and hang me from a tree.
The 0 delivery is a ball in the dirt, bringing the count to 1-0. 2 outs here. See if Sparks can spark up a rally here. She's ahead in the count, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch to Sparks is ball 3 up at the shoulders. Number 16 is in a good position to get on base here. Thurkield has to throw something. Ball 4 as Thurkield walks number 16, Sparks. This could be a rally here.
Up next, number 6, Michaela Bentley.
Now batting number 6, Michaela Bentley. As Coach Carey calls time for a designated runner for his catcher, number 26, Brianna Stroshine. We got 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Higginsville leading 11-2. Stroshine comes in to pinch run for the catcher Sparks on first base. Michaela swings at the first pitch and misses, bringing the count to 0-1. Pitch number 2 is up in Michaela Bentley's head, bringing the count to 1-1. Oh, a pass ball. Stroshine advances on the play. Safe at second. Runners in scoring position here for number 6, Michaela Bentley. The count's 2-1. Ball in the gap could score Stroshine. She's a speedy runner. A ball up in Michaela's head again, bringing the count to 3-1. 2 outs here. Top of the 6th. Higginsville leading 11-2. Thurkield's pitch. Michaela pops it up.
Why is she still running?
The outfielders collide in right field, and they make the play for the 3rd out in the top of the 6th. And that's the ball game. Higginsville advances.
Next up, number 28, Jacqueline Baker.
Now batting for Higginsville, number 28, Jacqueline Baker. Excuse me, the referee was calling time, not ball game. That was my fault. Macy's first pitch to number 28 is a strike 1, bringing the count to 0-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Number 28 pops it up to number 10, Jessica Sater, for out number 1.
Next up, number 21, Morgan Benton.